Operator coming soon. No time to talk.
It may take a bit of time to acclimate to the higher gravity here. You should proceed carefully.
Star collect to space. Hold while we scan your ship. All right, we're done.
Landing gear is ready. Site is clear.
Over here!
The Free Star Rangers.
I'm Ranger Emma Wilcox. My deputy and I are here to help. Now, tell us what happened.
I was out planting in the fields when I saw some men approaching. They looked like soldiers with uniforms and weapons and such. They wanted to buy the farm. Didn't even ask if it was for sale. Their offer was so low, I told them right where they could stick it. They said they'd give me time to think about it, but if I didn't change my mind, I was gonna regret it. Then they left. Well, they sure as hell look like fighting men to me. Go see for yourself. They headed into the canyons back behind the house. That place is dangerous. Steep slopes, narrow trails, rock slides, and all manner of hostile creatures, too. If you're going after those men, be careful. Oh, there's one other thing. They said they were the first. The first of what, I'm not sure. But there must be more of them coming.
Thank you, ma'am. That should be enough for us to find these men. All right, Deputy. Keep that weapon handy and your eyes sharp. Since these guys don't know we're after them, they're probably not making an effort to hide their tracks. Now, let's go. Boot tracks. Several pairs by the look. Not too old either. Let's head down into the canyon and see if we can find more. Right on. I like it. Nice change of pace. Get a signal. I grew up on a farm. Back when I was a kid, I used to love exploring and making maps. These canyons would have kept me busy for months. I'd have looked into every nook and cranny.
Look who's here. Ms. Wagner called in the cavalry. Except it ain't much of a cavalry. I suggest you turn around and... That's none of your damn business. Oh, it ain't exactly the farm that's special, but... Don't recognize the uniforms. Guess I shouldn't be surprised. Forgotten our sacrifice. We'll make them all remember soon enough. That's none of your You think you're an... Well, I've got news for you. So, got any... If you think I give a damn about the Freestar Rangers, then you've got no idea. Matter of fact, air 'em out, boys! We've been found out! Don't let us leave here alive! We're under attack!
That was a lot rougher than I expected. Let's talk.
must something of value here. I was beginning to wonder if you hibernate.
Are you okay? Really? Guess you've led a pretty exciting life. Maybe the less I know about that, the better. Let's search the area. Maybe we can find something that explains what these guys were up to. Likewise. We should check the place out. Find anything interesting? Let's see what we have here. Interesting. So, their ship was stolen from the Hope Tech factory. Whoever pulled that off must have been one hell of a shipjacker. Well, I guess someone really wants that farm bad. Speaking of which, let's get back there and let Miss Wagner know that she's safe. For now.
What happened? Did you find those men? Well, it's good to see you're all right then. They must have been crazy or desperate, trying to take on the Freestar Rangers. So who were they? They say the Rangers always get their man, so to speak. I can't thank you enough. I'd hate to be remembered as the wagoner who couldn't hold on to the farm that's been in the family for so long. Of course. All the same, I'm grateful.
If you have any more trouble, give us a call. We're in system, so it won't take long to get someone out here. All right, Deputy. Let's get back to the rock.
I went through a brief period where I thought it might be exciting to be a professional. Ash the Hunter. A very, very brief period.
Always helping.
You'll have a tech brief?
That's not a problem. And your spring reactor? Council of Governors.
Ever wonder how the Crimson Fleet...
Hey, Deputy.
What's the story on Montero Luna?
That call we got from Wagoner Farm turned out to be a little more interesting than I was expecting. Some men were trying to run the Wagoners off their land. They tried to buy it first, but when that didn't work, they turned to threats. We confronted them, and unfortunately, it came to violence.
You helped someone in need and came back alive. That's a job well done. For the time being, yes, but you could still be in danger. That's why we need to fill in some blanks. What did you make of these men who were trying to take the farm? I had a feeling you were no stranger to combat. Good thing, too, given the turn of events.
Interesting.
Now, did you find anything that might give us a lead on why these men wanted the farm? Hope Tech ships ain't exactly cheap. That thief could probably tell us a lot about these men you ran into.
There's something else. They were dressed in Freestar militia uniforms. The unit badge was yellow on black with the number 1. They also said something about being forgotten. Didn't you fight in the colony?
The 1st Cavalry. I was in that unit for a while. But it was disbanded decades ago. Hell, it's our only lead. The Hope Tech factory is in Hope Town on Polvo. Nia Kalu's our ranger stationed out there. She can introduce you to Ron Hope, the president of Hope Tech. Just make sure you stay on his good side. Good. The last thing I need is the council breathing down my neck. This is your assignment now, Deputy. Work with the other Rangers. Find out what you can about those men on Montero Luna. Meantime, I'll look into a possible connection with the 1st Cavalry. Good hunting.
Mayday! This is Freestar Ranger Nia Kalu. If anyone is hearing this, system's failing. Need help. I repeat, need help. Welcome to the Freestar Collective. Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship.
The same as I was a few moments before you asked.
And that's it. You're cleared to land at Hope
About
Town.
you. That time you spent as a prisoner with those pirates, it couldn't have been easy.
Honestly, it wasn't as bad as you picture it. Don't get me wrong, they weren't exactly having me over for dinner, but I wasn't being tortured either.
Okay. I'll trust that you're telling me the truth. But if you ever need to talk, I'm always available.
I appreciate that. And who knows, maybe I'll take you up on that one day. Time to cycle the airlock and move.
Please tell me you're here to help, not to try and steal my ship. Welcome aboard, Deputy. Sorry if I can't give you the grand tour just yet. I was tracking a crew of outlaws that's been preying on merchant ships. Bastards got the drop on me. As you can see, I ain't in much shape to make repairs. I'll be fine once the pain medication kicks in. The priority right now is the ship. Thanks. That should get me home. You're right. They were pretty beat up, so I don't think they got real far. But we can't let...
They look to be heading for Polvo's moon Miatha.
Good hunting.
It is good to be back in our own ship.
Releasing ship from dock. Done.
Fire everything you've got! Ha!
Target's grab drive is offline. Nice work.
Enemy's shields are back online. You've taken down their shields.
Welcome to Freestar Space. We're gonna do a quick scan for contraband, and you can be on your way. Scan complete. You're clear to land.
Landing side looks clean. Let's set it down.
Smugglers always like to use Hope-Tech ships to resemble legitimate transports. I wonder how the company feels about that.
about anything, you should inspect your ship. Looks to me like you've already I'm sure you can find something.
I don't want to hear any complaints.
Friendly. And incredible. But everyone on the factory floor bumps into him on occasion. It's not that big of a deal.
My brother, the big shot at Hope Tech.
Let's get you settled in.
Pardon.
Keep an eye on your valuables. You can't protect your own. You don't belong here.
Okay. Hello.
Excuse me.
A fair amount of business runs through Hopetown, and from what I understand, most
All
of
right,
it.
Adela. Deep breath. Oh, God. I'm just great. Grand, really. When I signed on to be a freight captain, I was expecting long hours and dull routes. And now I'm a hair away from being executed. Where to start? So, I fly a rust bucket called the Markab. We do bulk shipping, boring stuff like actuators and seed stock and minerals. Have you ever had a standard, boring job just... You get it then. So I just got assigned to the Markab. The first shipment? Slag steel. Nothing special. As soon as I left Neon and got scanned, things got crazy. Everyone demanding I power down, hand over the contraband, or sometimes just firing first. I skipped the system, ditched the cargo, and have been running. It gets even worse. A tracker just landed, and I just know he's hunting a bounty. Me. But the trick is, everyone knows the ship. But my info isn't in the database yet. All they got is my last name, Fahim. So if you go into the pit stop and claim you're Captain Fahim of the Markab, you are the best! This slate has everything they know about me. It's not much. He's the one with the cowboy hat.
Hey, stranger. I'm new in town. You look like you just got here too, right? What's your name, stranger? Fahim, huh? Came in on that ship, the Markab? I bet you didn't know it. But I'm a tracker. And I'm here for your bounty. Two ways this can go. You know the drill. I don't deal with smugglers and no good types. Well, I do, but more violent-like. My word's my bond. So you didn't shoot your way off Neon, Fahim? The bounty is pretty damn clear. But something don't sit right with me. Maybe. Maybe not. And all I have... Slag steel, huh? Well, I guess that don't make any sense. All right, I'm not taking you in. But that just means somebody else will. Whatever you were shipping, you got to return it. The next tracker... Suit yourself. But one more drink and it's...
Hey, As vital as spaceships are.
Why did I... This can't be happening. I feel like I can finally breathe again. You think? I mean, of course they will. I don't mean to be ungrateful and all, but I really, really need to go. Thank you.
Payday is always a good day.
Yes. You here for commerce? Or some rules? If there... Don't even think about... No haggling. And... Then we won't have any problem. If you need weapons, the best... You may be thinking this place. Lots of customers pass through. What are you looking for?
Ron Hope's the best thing that's happened to us.
We'd be dust, except for the factory.
You made it. Those outlaws didn't give you too much trouble, I trust? Good. I'm sure it didn't hurt that I softened them up for you. You've got good timing. A courier just came in from Aquila. I was surprised as hell to learn about the starship theft. Anyway, Mr. Hope can see us whenever you're ready. His office is upstairs. He's in a meeting, but it should be wrapping up. Come on.
I have never liked Hope-Tech ships, though I suppose that is hardly the point of them.
President of Hope-Tech. He's on the Council of Governors. The Council oversees the Freestar Rangers, so don't worry. I've spent a long time trying to build a good relationship with Hope. He comes on a little strong, but there's a lot to admire about the man. Everything you see around you, he built. Pretty much everyone in this town owes him for their livelihood. Can't begin to imagine the kind of pressure that must put on someone. All I'm saying is, try to show a little respect. All the way up. Is it just me, or does every executive in the settled systems have an office on the top floor? I guess being above everyone makes them feel like they're, well,
Off-worlders. Nothing good ever comes from them.
guess I could offer double shifts. It'll push payroll pretty high, but I think it's a worthwhile trade-off. As for parts, we can try outsourcing. Do a contract with scavengers. It's a decision that's got to be
Talk to Elaine about the scavengers. It's not a bad idea, provided we get a good deal. And I don't mean a fair deal. I mean a good deal. Remember, it's not just our bottom line that matters. We're also responsible for the welfare of everyone in the factory. We look out for our people here, Burchett. That's a point of great personal pride.
Excuse me, Mr. Hope?
Well now, the Free Star Rangers. At last! Damn good to see you, Mia. I think we're done here, Burchett.
Yes, sir.
This is the deputy I told you about.
Splendid. Splendid! It's a noble calling, being a Free Star Ranger. We certainly could use more of you. Let's get down to it, shall we? Time is money. I'm sure I don't have to tell you what an outrage it is to have a ship stolen right out of the factory. Justice must be done. That's good news. I'll send my people over to bring it home. Of course, that doesn't mean your work is done. I want the thief found and prosecuted to the full extent of the law. I'm sure I don't need to remind you of my position on the Council of Governors. I'm glad we understand each other.
You certainly seem to have taken a liking to this man.
Now, tell me that you've at least got a lead of some kind. Though what happened after the ship was taken doesn't concern me. What does concern me is making sure that this doesn't happen again. Well, I'm not sure I can be much help. Because I told them not to. If word got out, it would do irreparable harm to our image. I'm in fierce competition. What's more, every starship thief in the settled systems would likely flock to Hopetown. Very well. I need you to understand something, Deputy. This town is home to men, women, and children who depend on HopeTech for a living. I provide jobs that put food on their tables and a roof over their heads. It's a responsibility that I take very seriously. If word gets out about the stolen ship...
If more people know about the theft, your chances of learning something useful will improve. Someone might have seen the thief and could identify them.
I considered that, but in the end, I deemed it too great a risk. I've chosen to place my faith in the Free Star Rangers. I hope so.
I'm sorry to interrupt, Mr. Hope, but there's been a development.
Not now, Cosette. I'm in the middle of something.
But sir, we have new information. I've just received a report that the stolen ship was seen landing at Neon just after the theft.
A breakthrough at last. Well, Deputy, it sounds like you'll be heading to Neon, which means I can get back to work. Remember what we discussed. My people are depending on you.
Hey, can I get a word? That wasn't as helpful as it could have been. Let's hope. So, guess you're headed for Neon. He's a little different than the rest of us. But Neon's a different kind of place.
He should be able to help you out. Well, we've both got work to do. It was good to meet you, Deputy. Yeah, the question of who helped the Starship thief is still an open one. Don't you worry. I'll keep an ear to the ground. You be careful in Neon.
Will we be taking off immediately, or are there other matters that require your
Approaching ship.
attention?
You've entered Freestar Collective space. Maintain your current course while we scan for contraband. All right, we're done. Have a good time.
Good to go for landing.
The effort to make this place livable is astounding. There's no end to what can be accomplished when there are credits to be
Anything
made.
I can help you with? I'm sure you can find something you like.
Security cares far more about what you take with you when you leave Neon than yet the effort to make this place livable is astounding. There's no end to what can be accomplished when there are credits to be made.
Don't move, Desha!
What's this about? Not the act. Snippers picked up the Aurora you're carrying the second you stepped through.
All right, get up slowly and turn around. Try to run, and we open fire. So, what was the plan, Nesha? Smuggle the Aurora into Akiri City or New Atlantis?
No, I just forgot I was carrying it, so honest mistake, right? Can we just settle this right here? I can pay the usual.
We don't make the rules. That's Administrator Bayo's job. Now, shut up and start walking.
Move it. Let's go.
Follow the rules or wind up like Nashar. Your choice. New around here? After all, you don't want to end up like Nashar, do you? Aurora is a hallucinogenic, which is legally available for purchase in Neon. Certainly, and for your own good. First and foremost, The interplanetary transport of Aurora is strictly forbidden. Anyone caught transporting the substance through this checkpoint will be arrested, fined, and jailed, if necessary. Good. Then you won't have any problems from me. The other regulation you should be aware of is that Aurora is only available for purchase in the Astral Lounge. Buying it from any other business or a street dealer is... Perfect. All right then, that's it. If you have any additional questions, let me know. Lousy? The hell are you talking about? Outside of work in the Astral Lounge, this is one of the most secure jobs you can get. Do you have any idea how many people get turned away from Neon security? How about half the damn platform? No, I'm one of the lucky ones. Spend some time in Ebside and you'll see what I mean. Stay safe.